Welcome to the Get Fit Guys quick and dirty tips to slim down and shape up. My name is Ben Greenfield, and as a personal trainer, if there's one part of the human body that I've found clients have thought to be too skinny, too thick, too soft, too weak, or too baggy, it would be their thighs. So whether you want to look better on the outside or inside of your upper legs, you want a bit of extra strength in your quads and hamstrings, or just wish you had the confidence to get better thighs, then this episode is for you. Let's start with looking at where the thighs actually are. In humans, the thigh is the area from your pelvis, which is the hard bone surrounding your hips, down to your knee. Although technically this means that the butt could be classified as part of your thighs, this episode will primarily focus on the front, back, and sides of the upper legs. For some very butt-specific tips, I would recommend that you read the article How to Tone Your Butt, which I'll put a link to in the show notes. The thighs are comprised of several different groups of muscles. On the front are your quadriceps, which are actually made up of 4 different muscles: the vastus lateralis, or outer quad muscle, the vastus medialis, or inner quad muscle, the vastus intermedius, the muscle between the lateralis and the medialis, and the rectus femoris, which runs down the inside middle of the quads. Congratulations to any Latin students who have just realized that those late-night Latin study sessions have finally paid off. I'd give you even more thrills, but let's make the rest of the thigh muscle lesson a quick one. The hamstrings are made of 3 primary muscles, which are located on the back of the thighs. The adductors are comprised of 2 primary muscles and are located on the inner thigh. And the abductors are comprised of 2 primary muscles and are located on the outer thigh and butt. As you may have guessed, the best thigh workout targets each of the 4 major muscle groups of the thighs: the quads, hamstrings, adductors, and abductors. In addition, whenever you are seriously attempting to make one specific part of your body look better, it works well to incorporate 2 workouts per week that mainly focus on working that part. This is because a muscle group will take an average of 3 to 4 days to recover from a hard workout. With this recovery time, if you work the thighs every day, you'll overtrain them, be constantly sore, and make concerted efforts to avoid anything that remotely resembles a flight of stairs. But if you don't work the thighs often enough, they'll simply lose fitness and muscle tone in between workouts. In addition, when you want to make a muscle group like the thighs look better, you need to perform multiple sets for that muscle group, preferably in the range of 3 to 6 sets. For each set, you should perform a repetition range that stimulates the growth of new muscle fibers, which is 10 to 15 repetitions. If you don't understand what a set or repetition is, then you should listen to the episode How to Start Weight Training. I'll put a link to that in the show notes as well. Finally, no amount of work for the thighs will make them look better if they are covered with a layer of fat. So one more link for you in the show notes. I'm going to put a link to the episode How to Tone and Lose Fat in One Body Part. Let's look at some exercises for better thighs. Now that you know that the best thigh workout involves 3 to 6 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, with exercises for the quadriceps, hamstrings, adductors, and abductors, you need to actually learn which exercises to choose. So here are the best moves for better thighs, and I'll put a link that you can follow for videos of these exercises in the show notes. Quadriceps. Look at squats, lunges, leg extension machine, and bicycling. Hamstrings. Look at deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, leg curl machine, stability ball curls, kickouts, and incline walking on a treadmill. Adductors. Look at lateral lunges, cable inner leg raises, and side planks with leg raises. Abductors. Look at lateral lunges again, as well as cable outer leg raises and side-to-side elastic band shuffles. You may have noticed that the inner thigh machine and the outer thigh machine were not actually included in the list of exercises I just mentioned. This is because these machines can actually hurt your lower back because your inner and outer thigh muscles are not functionally designed to move against resistance while in the seated position. So simply downloading this episode to your MP3 player or printing the show notes and heading to the gym with a laundry list of exercises could be a great way to either waste your time or have sore thighs until next Christmas. So here's a sample workout for better thighs that I've actually designed specifically for this episode. Begin by warming up on the bicycle with 5 minutes of easy pedaling, and then do 5 30-second hard pedaling efforts with a 30-second rest between each effort. Next, do the following exercise circuit 3 to 6 times through with 10 to 15 repetitions of each exercise and minimal rest between exercises. Squats or lunges, deadlifts or Romanian deadlifts, leg curl machine, leg extension machine, cable inner leg raises, cable outer leg raises, and finally lateral lunges. Finish by walking up a treadmill at the steepest possible incline for 5 minutes. Do this workout twice a week, with each workout separated by at least 3 days, and within 4 to 6 weeks you'll be looking at a completely different set of thighs in the mirror and smiling at what you see. If you like getting lists of exercises to do, or you like videos of exercises, make sure that you sign up for the free Get Fit Guy newsletter if you haven't yet, because each week I send out tips that you aren't getting anywhere else, and most of the time those tips include videos. Of course, you can also get tips every day over at the twitter.com Get Fit Guy page, or at the facebook.com Get Fit Guy page, and you can access either of those by going to Twitter or Facebook and doing a search for Get Fit Guy. So until next time, this is the Get Fit Guy, asking you, what are you waiting for? Go get fit.